just want to talk about something tonight that we have in our kitchen that many of us don't know that is good for our health, and we don't even know that it has a lot of benefits that can be helpful to our health, that can promote our health. So that is what we just want to talk about tonight. Tonight, we just want to talk about the benefits of using the onions. We will say, what is she talking about? We want to talk about the onions tonight. Yes, onions. We have 2 onions. I have them here. This one is, you can say like maybe red or purple onions. This one is one, and this one is another one. We have 2 different types of onion. This is the one I have in my hand here. If you don't know, this one is called either red or purple onion. This one is called the white onion. I don't know, but we just have 2 types of onions in my hands. I just want to talk about the benefit of it. Many of us, we don't know that these 2 different things I'm holding in my hand is very good for our health. It's very good if you know how to use it properly. It's very good. And this has been an instrument for me even during the COVID. Oh God, this is powerful. The benefit of it is good. And I'm going to tell you tonight how I use it for my own health, or how I use it for my family, apart from using it to cook. I know we use it to cook, but there are some things we can use these onions for that can benefit our health, that can promote our health. So that is what we're going to talk about tonight as we're joining us. So please help us to share this program as we're joining in, so that we can all benefit from it. Tonight, we just want to talk about, or just deliberate on the benefits of onions. And we have 2 types of onions. This is the one I know. We have the red one and we have the white one. So I just want to share something about these onions, what it can do for our health. Most of us, we don't know. We just use it to cook at times, but we don't know. Me, I have used it a lot and it has benefited my health a lot. That's why I just want to share it tonight. And before we start, I just want us to know what onions can do for us. See, we don't know that these onions that we are talking about, it is a medicinal food. Yeah, these onions, it is a medicinal food that offers a variety benefits to our health. These onions that I'm holding in my hand, I don't know which of the one you have in your house. It offers a lot of benefits that can promote our health. Yes, these onions that you are seeing in my hand is very, very good if we know how to use it for our health. It has a lot of benefits that I'm going to talk about tonight, and which I believe when we use it, which we will see the reward, we will see the benefit of it. It's very good when we know how to use it, not only for cooking. So there's a lot of things we can use it for, and it is going to be good for our health. This onion, it is full of a sulfur compound called quercetin. This one is this quercetin. This one is one that protects us from several diseases or allergies. This onion that we are talking about, it has a juice. You know, when we cut it, there's a juice inside this onion. Oh my God, it's very good for our health if we know how to use it properly. Yes, it protects us from certain diseases. It's even several diseases and allergies. This onions that I'm holding in my hand is very good. It's very good. It's very good, especially during that COVID time. Oh my God, this onion that you are seeing in my hand is good if we know how to use it. Because this onions is a home remedy. This onion in my hand is a home remedy to treat cold, cough and cold. If you don't know, these onions, we can use it to treat cough and cold. Instead of using our money to be buying cough tablets here and there, we have the remedy for cold and cough in our kitchen that we don't even know how to use it. We have it. It can relieve us from cold and cough. This onion that you are seeing in my hand, it cures sore throats. These onions, the juice inside of these onions can relieve you from cold, as I've said. Do you know how you're going to use it if you are coughing? Just cut these onions, just peel the back, cut the onions, and boil water. Pour that hot water in a cup. Just slice these onions, slice it and put it inside that hot water. Put a little bit of honey and allow it to settle for about 5 minutes. And you drink the water. As you are drinking the water, you are eating the onions as well. You are not going to throw the onions away. Oh my God. Try it and you see, you testify, you come back and tell me, oh my God, this is so good. This is so powerful. It's what I've used. I'm still using it as well. I'm still using it as well. It's very good. It cures sore throats. Because you know, when we are eating it, it has something like like a peppermint something. Like when you eat onion, people will say, oh, there is maybe there's pepper in it or something like that. That is just the power. This onion that you are seeing in my hand is very good to cure cold and cough, and it's good for our sore. If you are anybody that have a sore throat, it's good for it. Especially this purple one is very medicinal. This very purple one is very good. This onion you are seeing in my hand is good. For example, as many people that have itchy throats, you know, some people they have itchy throats. Just cut the onion and eat it. Chew it in your mouth. You will see, it's going to clear that throat. That itchy throat will go. This onion is good. It's good for cold and cough. Especially when our children, when they are coughing, we take them to the GP, when they prescribe antibiotic or something like that. Try the onions first and watch it for just one day. Try the onions in hot water. You can put honey inside it and just drink. Drink it for that whole day. You see that the cold and the cough will go. And you see the changes in your throat. Everything will just clear up. With this onion that you are seeing in my hand is powerful. It's powerful, yeah. You see, this as I've said, these onions, it helps to improve our lungs. It makes our lungs to function well. You know, when we have cold and cough, we have mucus in our lungs. These onions clears the mucus when we chew it. Especially if you know, if we eat it raw like this, just peel it and slice it, eat it raw. It's very good. It's very good. These onions that you are seeing in my hand is good. It's good. If you can chew it, this one, if you can chew it, just cut it, slice it, and chew it. It clears the lungs. It clears lungs, yes. Mix it with a little bit of honey and just drink and chew it. Chew it. It clears the lungs. This onion that you are seeing in my hand, it clears the lungs. And it's even anti-inflammatory properties. It has anti-inflammatory properties that contains something that can cleanse our lungs. This onion that you are seeing in my hand. You see, these onions, it prevents the growth of cancer. Yes, this onion, it prevents the growth of cancer. The growth of cancer cells. You see, if you don't know the benefit of something, you don't know how to use it. But if we know the benefit of it, this is what we use in our kitchen. Just onion. This is natural. It's better for us to put something natural in our system, in our body. It works. This one is good. It prevents the growth of cancer cells. This onion you are seeing in my hand, especially the purple one. I've shown you that we have 2 onions. Yes, I use both in my house. They have both in my kitchen. So now I'm going to tell you, there's a way I use it, these 2 in my house, which is working well, working good for me and for my household. I'm going to show you. And I'm going to explain it to you. But I'm just telling us what this onion can do for our health. It prevents the growth of cancer cells. These onions that you are seeing. It prevents the body from tumors. From tumor that can cause various cancer. Because of the antioxidant compound that present in it. This onion have antioxidants that present in it. That is why it is good. It's good. These onions that you are seeing in my hand is very good. It's very good. If it is to prevent us from even to prevent the growth of cancer cells, that is the reason why we should be even be eating it. We should use it a lot more. Yeah, because of the benefit that it contains, because of the benefit in it, we need to use it more. It has a good benefits if we know how to use it properly. You know, this onion in my hand controls diabetics as well. It controls diabetes, especially this purple one. It stimulates the insulin production. It will regulate everything. It will regulate everything. If you can just cut it, if you know you have diabetes, just slice onions and just start eating it. It doesn't cost us anything. It doesn't cost us anything. You can just make it like your habit, just to be chewing it. Just to be chewing it. It doesn't cost us anything just to eat onions. Yes, especially the red one. It's very good for our health. As I've said, it's good. It's good for our health. It prevents growth of cancer cells, I've said. Even if that's the only reason why you want to be eating onion, that one is even good. It's good for you. If that is the only reason why you want to be eating it, you should try and eat it that way. If that is the only that you want to be eating it, it's good. Sorry about that. So that is onions. It prevents it, you know, and it prevents diabetics. It can control it for us, especially those who are having diabetes type 2. It can control it, and it can control the production of the insulin. So if we eat it raw, like this, or if you are having cold, you just cut it, slice it into the hot water, add a little bit of honey. If you can add ginger with it, you're good to go, because it's very powerful. These onions that you are seeing in my hand is very good. No, these onions too, it relieves constipation. Those who have constipation, you try this onion. Try eating it. It relieves constipation. Yes. Or those who are feeling the pain, maybe you are having a pain in your tummy, you are unable to go to the toilet. Try eating the onions. It has worked for me. That's why I'm sharing it now. It has worked for me. Was it not? I think last week I was feeling somehow. I said, "Oh my God, what is going on? Let me call my GP." And I called them. I went to this. "Oh, maybe you're going to do blood test." I said, "Oh my God, but I have onion in my house. You know, when I get back home, I just slice the onion. I blend ginger and garlic, and I slice this onion. Oh my God, inside the hot water, and I was just chewing it as I was just drinking it, and I was chewing this onion inside it. Oh my God, before the evening, everything is gone." I said, "Oh my God, look at," and I have the remedy in my house, and I'm calling my GP. You see, this onion is good. It's good. Let's just try something natural that is in our kitchen if you're feeling somehow. Yes, this is good. It has worked for me. It has really works for me. You see, some people, a lot of people that are having a nosebleed. Yes, nosebleed. Some people, they have nosebleed. You just cut this onion, just place it, or just slice this onion and smell the middle of the onions. It stop nosebleed. These onions you are seeing in my hand stop nosebleed. It stop nosebleed. That is part of the benefits. If you have a friend or a family member that they are complaining that, oh, they have a nosebleed, tell them to get onions and just cut it into two. Let them just smell the middle of the onion, or they can cut it and place it on top of their nose and smell it. It will stop the nosebleed. It will stop the nosebleed. That's one of the benefits of using these onions. For as many people that have a nosebleed, it's good for them. It's good for them. Yeah, and it strengthens and protects our hearts. Yeah, these onions, it strengthens and protects our heart. It protects our heart against coronary heart disease. Yes. And this onion too can regulate our blood pressure. For as many people that are having high blood pressure, try eating this onion. Try eating it. It will lower your blood pressure. It lowers your blood pressure. So many of us, we don't know that the onions has a lot of benefits. There's a power behind this onion. So this is natural. This is what God has created for our own use, and we have it in our kitchen. There's nobody that doesn't have onions in their kitchen. So this is very good for our health, and it can strengthen our heart, and it can lower blood pressure. For as many people that having high blood pressure, try using honey. Try eating it raw. If you can't eat it raw, just slice it and put it in hot water. Add a little bit of honey and drink it. It works for various things. The health benefit of it is enormous. There's a lot we don't know about the benefit of onions. There's a lot that we don't know. You see? And during COVID, what I use these onions for, I will, apart from drinking the water, I'll cut the onions, I'll slice it inside the hot water, and I put a little bit of rub. I cover my head inside it, and I will just inhale it. You inhale it. It's good. When you are feeling somehow, you are having temperature, you don't know what is wrong with you, try that to cover your head inside the hot water, steam your head, cover your face inside the hot water, and just inhale it. It's good for you. This is good for you. And one thing I do as well is with this onion, any onion can absorb things. When you slice the onions, it absorbs things. It can absorb infection, everything, anything that you don't even know that is flying around. Or if somebody is having cold, coughing, sneezing in the house, you just slice these onions. You slice these onions, just put it, maybe you can put it in your bedroom, put it in your children's bedroom, leave it just for a whole day or 2 days. You will see the onions will have absorbed everything, all the infection, everything. You see, by the time you see how the onions will look like. Yeah, that is the power behind this onion. Just use it, you slice it and put it around your house. That is why, to me, I don't know. When you cut onions and leave it for a while, you don't eat it again. You don't eat it again. Onions, when it is sliced, you cut it. If you know you are not using it to cook, you don't need to bother to cut onions. When you know you want to use it to cook, use it immediately after just slicing it or cutting it, because it quickly absorbs things. Onions absorb a lot of things. It absorbs a lot of things. If somebody is sick in the house, you just slice the onion, put it beside that person. It absorbs the infection, the bacteria. You see, give that person, or you can just cut it, put it on that person's nose, let that person sniff it. It's very good. That is why when I see onions slice, or when I go to a party, I see onions slice on top of it, and maybe they use it to garnish meat, fish. I don't eat the onions on top because it has been there, left for some time. I don't eat it, the onions. I put all the onions aside. Yes, that's to me, because I know that onions absorb things, a lot of infection, because it will absorb it. And that is why, because I use it in my house, I will just slice it, I'll put it around the house, especially during this COVID. The one I did like 2 days ago, I just threw it away yesterday. I like slicing onions because we all go out. We don't know what we've inhaled. So I will just bring it to the house. We breathe in, we breathe out. So I cut it around my house. I put it around my bedroom, my living room. I just want it to absorb anything, any infection. Then I'll just throw it away. Maybe after 2 days, I'll cut another one. It's very good. It's very good. Let the smell be around your house. It absorbs things, either infection or anything. It absorbs it. This is very good. This onion is good. It's good to treat cold, catarrh, anything. It's good to boost our immune system. This onion is good to boost the immune system, and it prevents the growth of cancer cells. This onion. So let's cultivate the habit of just eating it raw. You can just cut it and start eating it. Even today, I've had part of this onion today. That is me. I just put it in like a warm water. I call ginger garlic. I will just drink it. Prevention is better than cure. With what is going on around the world, the scientists, they are just trying their best with this COVID vaccine. They are trying their best. Yes, they are just trying their best. But you need to do your own part. They said that we should have booster, although I've taken all the 3. But at least there are some things we can still use to boost our immune system that are natural, that we have in our kitchen. And onion is one of it. It's part of it. Eating onions or cutting it, putting it inside the water, it's good for your immune system. It's good for your immune system. As I said, it's normalized cholesterol. Those who have high cholesterol, it will regulate it. It will regulate bad cholesterol. Eating onions, these onions, it will regulate bad cholesterol. It will normalize your cholesterol for you if you have a high cholesterol. This doesn't cost us anything. You can just buy one bag, like maybe £1. Some even in Morris's small bag is like 75p or something. This doesn't cost us anything. These onions so it's good for our health. It helps to normalize bad cholesterol. If you are suffering from a high blood cholesterol, if you are suffering from high cholesterol, try eating onions. It's just a natural thing that we have in our kitchen. Try eating it. It's good. It's good. You know, the juice inside this, the juice inside it is what we are talking about. The juice inside this radio, it enhances the production of sperm quality. You see, it's good for sperm quality. For all men, let's just tell them, it's good for them. It's good for men. The report shows that it controls blood sugar. And for as men that are suffering from low sperm counts, yes, let them try eating onions. Let them eat onions. Yes, it will enhance their sperm quantity. If you don't know, you go and do the research about the onions. For as many men that are suffering from low sperm counts, let them try eating onions. It's good for them. It will boost their sperm counts. You can go and do your own research about onions, and you see the benefits of eating onions, or cutting it, putting it inside water, whatever you want to use it for. Me, I use it for a lot of things. Even when I'm doing my smoothie, I cut onions. This red onions, I slice it, I put it inside it. Everything I use these onions for, I use it for in my house. It's good because it's better to use natural things that we know to boost our immune system, to improve our health. It's good. These onions that I'm holding in my hand, and it helps bladder infection. If you are suffering from bladder flow infection, this onion is good. It destroys the bacteria that attack our urinary system. The onion destroys that bacteria, the bacteria that affect our urinary system. These onions can destroy it. Yes, it can destroy that bacteria. It's good to treat infection in our bladders. It's good when we eat it. When we eat it raw. Yes, when you eat it raw. Or if you can't eat it raw, still you can just boil water, as I've said earlier on. Boil water, slice it inside that water. Yes, and just put a little bit of honey. And start drinking the water and eat the onions as well. You will see the changes. It's good. These onions is good. It's good if we know how to use it. You see, this onion too, it fights inflammation. That's many of us that are suffering from inflammation. You know, inflammation, too much of inflammation in the body can cause pain, joint pain everywhere, headache, everything. So these onions fight inflammation in our body and burn calories. It burns calories. You can see a lot of things I've been talking about the onions. It burns calories. It fights inflammation. It prevents the growth of cancer cells in our body. It prevents it. This onion, yes, when you eat it raw, or when you're having cold, or you're having sore throats, if you cannot eat it raw, cut it and put it inside hot water. I've told you that we have 2 onions, but this one is good. I have both in my house. This one is the one I cut. I'll cut this one, slice it around, and put it in the plate. I put it in my house. This one, when I want to eat or I want to cook, I use this one. Because I know this one, wow. The benefit of it, I don't know why. It's good. This one is the one I eat. I put it in hot water. I use it to cook. This one, to cut, I just slice this one. I put it around my house. Especially with the infection, with this COVID around. I just want the smell around because it absorbs. Onions generally absorb infection. It absorbs a lot of things. That is why it's not good to just, if you know you are going to eat that onion, don't just slice the onion and leave it open. It's not good. because it has absorbed a lot of things. We don't know what is flying around. We don't know. It has absorbed a lot of things. That is what I know. So I don't just, any onion that I know that I want to use to cook, I don't just slice it and leave it open. I slice and I covered it. But the one I put around the house, I'll just leave it open. I want the smell. I want it to absorb anything, because especially in this time of COVID, cold, that everybody will be sneezing, coughing. You need this onion. It's good. It's good. It's good. This onion, if you can do this, it's good. Somebody have already put it that it's good for eye pressures, your eyes. It's good for the skin. It's good for everything. You see, there's a lot of things we can use these onions for, but we don't even know. Even though if you don't know, so far it is onion, it's natural. Just start eating it. Just eat it. Just eat it. It's good. It's good. And as I've said, it boosts our immune system. And now, especially in this time of COVID, we need something that can boost our immune system. We need it. That is why we need to use this onion. It's just onions. We are not going to spend a lot. This onion will not cost us more. You see, we can just buy it because we use it to cook. There is no one that doesn't use onions in their house. Every one of us will use onions in our house. Just try. Cut some. Put it in your mouth. Eat it. Put it in the water. If your children are having cold or coughing, just slice a little bit. Try a little bit. Cut it. Put it in the hot water. Put a little bit of honey. Let it steep for about 5 minutes. Cover it. So just give that child maybe 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons throughout the day. The cold and the cough will go. Even like with the parents too. We can eat it raw. If you're having a cold or cough or sore throat, try eating it raw. And some people, they cannot eat it raw. Put it inside, slice it and put it inside water. See? Some people, somebody that just what they say, it eradicates mucor. It eradicates mucor. Yes, it eradicates mucor. Yes, it can eradicate mucors. It's good. If you know what you want to use it for. If you know when we know the benefit of something, that is when we will use it. If you don't know the benefit of it, we won't use it. We just use it anyhow. But because I know the benefit of it, I don't joke with onions in my house. I don't joke with it. When I'm cooking jollof rice, come and see the lot of onions I use. I don't care, because I know what it's going to do inside of me, inside of anyone that is going to eat it. It's good. When you are cooking, use a lot. Use a lot, because it's good. It's good for our health. It's good for our health. Because there's a lot that we don't know that these onions can do for us. There is a lot that we don't know. That we don't know. Because I've already said that it's a medicinal food. It's a medicine. Onions on its own is a medicine. Instead of you using your money to go and buy any tablet, try using natural things for yourself. Try using natural things. And onion doesn't cost us much to use, so that it can benefit our health. We can use it. It's good for our health, that onion. And I've already said, if you know anybody any men that are suffering from low sperm counts, let them try eating onions. Let them try eating onions. It's good. It's going to improve the quantity of their sperm. If they can eat onions, it's good for men as well. Any man that is suffering from low sperm quantity. So it's going to help them to boost it, to improve it. And as many people that are suffering from diabetic, let's try eating onions. And if it is only that to boost our immune system at this time, it's worth trying. It's worth trying if you can use it. If you can try to eat. Because what we don't know is what we suffer for. If you know the benefit of something, you will not suffer for it. Because I know the benefit. I know what this onion can do for me. That is why I'm using it. If you too know the benefit of it, if you know you are going to benefit from something, that is what you do more. That is what you know. If you know that if I'm using this thing, it's going to benefit me, you use it more. You use it more. Try and use it more. Because this is what is working for me. And I believe if you too can try it, yeah, if you too can try it, it's going to work for you. If you too can try it, it's going to work for you. Even you slice it, put it in the hot water, boil the hot water, slice it, and just drink. You will see the result. You see that your throat it will clear your throat, it will clear your lungs, it will clear everything. Especially with this time around, you know, here in London, we are in winter. That everybody will be sneezing, coughing, doing everything. They will not even know whether it is COVID or cold or fluid. They just put everything together that it is COVID. Just try eating it. Try using it. Put it in hot water. Slice it, put it in hot water. It's good. It's good for you. You're going to benefit from it. This is really, really, really good and it's going to benefit our health if we know how to use it. It's the juice in it. You know, there's a juice in this onion. That juice, don't let us joke with it. Don't let us joke with it. Don't let us joke with it. The juice inside it. It's really, really, really good for our health. It's good for our, if we know how to use it. If we know how to use the thing. And for as many people that are having urinary infection, if you know it's like maybe I'm having bladder infection when I go to toilet, I don't know things. Try eating it. Try eating this onion. You will see the results. You will see. So you can go and do your own research. Or maybe you are feeling somehow. Oh, I don't know why. Let me see. Can onion be good for this? Do your research. You will see. Because there's a lot that we don't know about onions. We don't know the benefits of onions. So if we can eat it, put it inside hot water, oh my God, it's good. It's good. It's good to treat cold and cough. As I've said, it's very good to treat cold and cough. When you slice it and put it inside hot water, it's really good. It's good. When you slice it and put it inside hot water, it's good for us. Yeah. And it boosts our digestive health. If you're having a problem with your digestive system, try eating it. Try eating onions. It's good. If you're having a problem with your digestive system, if you don't know what is wrong with your digestive system, try and cut the onions and eat. Yeah, you see. Try and cut the onions. It's good. Try and cut the onions. It's very good for us if you know how to use the onions. How to do. And for as many people that are having nosebleed, I've said it. A lot of people, a lot of children, even adults, they have nosebleed. Just try and cut the onions. If you slice the onions into two, let them smell the onions. It stops the nosebleed. It stops the nosebleed. Or they should just cut slice of the and put it on top of their nose. It's good for nosebleed. Those who are having nosebleed, it's going to stop it because it is freshly cut one, not the one just you leave aside. The one you just freshly cut. Just slice it and just smell the middle of it. It's good. It's good, and it helps. It helps absolutely. It improves the lungs, as I've said. It improves the lungs, our lungs. It clears the mucus. You know, some people, when they're having cold or cough, they'll be bringing out mucus. These onions can help clear it, clear their lungs. When you eat the onions during that period, when you're having the cold, it can help. It can clear your lungs. It can clear your lungs. We are talking about the benefits of onions, or the good about eating onions. What the onions can do for our health, because it can protect our health in several ways. It's the protection we need, you know, and we need to help ourselves with what we have in our house. We need to help ourselves. I mean, I've told you the various ways I use this onion. A lot of people use it in different ways, but I use it especially just to boost my immune system, just to put it in my house, because I don't want any infection. I don't want anything. If I see anybody start sneezing, I cut the onion straight away, put it around the house. It just absorb it, and everything will go within 1 or 2 days. Everything is gone. That is the power behind this onion. It's a natural thing that God created for our own use, and we have it in our kitchen. We have it in our house. Let's use it for our own good. Let's use it to benefit our health. Let's use it to improve our immune system. Let's use it to boost to boost our immune system. See, it's good for us. I have both in my house. I have a book. This red one or purple one is good. Is good. Is good. I use both. When I want to eat or I want to cook, I use this one. When I want to slice it around the house, I use this one. I use this one. It's good if you can try it. Or cut it when you are feeling somehow. Cut it, the onions. Put it in, just boil the water, put the onions, cut it, just put a little bit of rub, just cover your head and inhale it. Inhale it, inhale the smell, inhale the smoke into your, you see, everything will clear, your chest will clear, your head will clear, everything will clear. That is the power behind it, these onions. Just, that is the power behind it. Thank you so much for as many people that join us tonight. This is just what I want us to know in this time of period. There is power in this onion. There is benefit in it if we know how to use it. There is benefit in it if we know how to use it. You see, for as many people that are suffering from high blood pressure, you don't know. Although you might be using medication, but this is natural thing that can regulate it. Use it. Just eat onions. It doesn't cost us anything just to slice it, just to eat it. Just eat it. If you are suffering from cholesterol, the onions will regulate it for you. It will regulate the bad cholesterol for you and make everything normal. That's it. That is just what I want us to know tonight, that this onions is good for our health if we use it the right way.